Alright. 2K22. Don't play with my emotions. That's all I gotta say. I ain't even finna hype this up. None of it. Just don't play with my emotions. Please. Please don't. Disappoint me, bro. Disappoint me, bro. Disappoint me, bro. I'm not really ready.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy
loud.
Jinx. I am the creative director of the WWE 2K franchise.
Super loud.
Hey y'all, I am Christina GM Fam, art producer on WWE 2K22, and welcome to the inaugural episode of Ringside Report, brought to y'all by the teams at 2K and Visual Concepts.
Hold on,
episode of Ringside Report, brought to y'all.
Nope. I see the Miz. Corey Graves look a little iffy, you know, but that's okay. On the way to finding this, I thought somebody photoshopped like an image of a special guest referee. No, bro, this was the image they used. That's Angelo Dawkins.
Updates, and we're not gonna be taking this ride alone because we're bringing the homies from the dev team with us. So
I don't know why I wasn't full screen. My fault.
Let's be real. If y'all take a look at WWE 2K22, you might see some massive differences from previous cycles.
For real.
And
it looked
this
amazing.
is the best looking game yet. Just a
it's
little
pretty.
bit.
It's sick.
Time around, starting with
no
the
disrespect.
superstars.
No disrespect.
So the superstars, you know, in any WWE game are the backbone of the game, right? And so we have to make sure that we are doing our absolute best on representing every superstar
the right
best
gimmick.
of our ability.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's my favorite Undertaker too, bro. That stage Undertaker is my favorite Undertaker.
Is everything, right? So like all these details and everything that we poured into our superstars wouldn't mean anything if they weren't lit properly, right? And so if you take a look at this version of the game compared to any other year, like it looks like a broadcast. It looks photorealistic at times.
Okay.
And a lot of that is due to lighting.
No, they spoiling.
And
I don't
before
need
I forget,
that.
there's also a ton of new and
I don't even want to
improved
remember the real life match between them.
So at this point, one of the things we very intentionally called out to our fan base is that we have a redesigned gameplay experience. And starting with Jason, can you talk about what that means to you and how gameplay hits different?
Hold on. First, this cough gotta go. I'm realizing the health bars, it does look a little more arcadey, and I actually like that. I do like that. But the part that's got me real quick, hold on. Bro, why the gameplay look like this? That's why it's not 60 frames. It's just, okay. I ain't tripping. Do you see how fast the strikes speed up at the end? Well, am I the only one catching that? We're gonna have to mute you, homie, doing all that. Let me see. Maybe I'm tripping. Look how quick he like bouncing them back. It's like he charging it just like the moment you press the attack button, bro. Now look, I love the strikes in 2K. I love them. Only thing I didn't like is sometimes how the targeting was so bad sometimes. But this looked cool.
WWE 2K22, we have a completely new animation system. This system has allowed us to greatly improve the look and the feel of the characters. Basically, everything from the way the characters move and they traverse through the world to how they align.
Okay, I like how he picked them up too. Like he actually struggled to pick them up.
How they align with each other during attacks has been completely overhauled and redone. I promise
these strikes look quicker, like not at the launch, but like at the release. Like it'd be kind of difficult to reverse.
And redone. Players are going to notice a significant difference the moment they pick up the controller. The characters are
like that. Hold on. Why did it look like he had a choice when he grabbed them to like choose what move or what angle he wants to do it from? Like watch like the hesitation. Like I know y'all seen that, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna slow it down. I'm breaking down everything I can, bro. I noticed one small difference. I'm going for it. Okay, boom. And it looked like right there you can make an option. And it looked like right there you can too. The slight hesitations. That looked like decision making, bro. It looks like decision making, and I like that. It's gonna add leverage to this.
Way more responsive than they've ever been. You no longer feel like you're fighting.
Unless it's like chances that they could reverse. Even though I didn't see the reverse thing pop up
into position to do what you want them to do. Strikes, dives, springboards, they all connect more precisely.
Okay, they
and that's also something that we really struggled with and took to heart and tried to resolve this year.
Okay, yeah, that is CPU that you're going up against. So that's probably why no reversal thing's popping up.
While the series
he probably had options to reverse while he was on the corner.
Tried to resolve this year. Another key change that we've made to the game engine this year is our physics tier.
Everything looks so quick though. No, ain't no way he grappling that quick. Look at the
come here, big fella.
It's like all the action's quicker. But at the release though, not even like from the start. Even though with the grapples, it looked like from the start it's faster.
Which has allowed us to introduce
like them camera
things
cuts.
like breakable props.
The camera cut's gonna look like that again. I can already see that's gonna be a problem, bro. Look how fast. Damian Priest about what, 6'8", 6'7", maybe? Look how fast he just ran to him. That's gonna be a problem. People like Roman Reigns running attacks gonna be an issue, bro.
Havoc into gameplay, which has allowed us to introduce
it's gonna be
like
an issue.
Props.
Look how fast. Look at this.
The kendo stick starts to fray.
That was like 2 steps.
Tables, they break more dynamically. The chair even breaks. And even elements.
Hold on, what do you say?
Tables, they break more dynamically. The chair even breaks. And even elements within the environment itself are now.
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of looked like 2011 SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, the way the table used to break. I ain't gonna give him that credit though yet.
Corner barricade instead of relying on a canned sequence animation. It's a really big change and has helped to make the entire gameplay experience feel more dynamic.
His feet kind of glitched at the bottom of that bottom rope, but it's cool. That's not an issue.
When we sat down to figure out how we were going to change gameplay for 2K22, one of the biggest things that we put as a priority was making.
Is everybody this fast? I'm sorry, bro. Look, because this is how I'm thinking. When you play online, trying to catch these reversals, it's not gonna be a fun time, bro. I like it though. I do like it. I'm not gonna say I don't. I'm just noticing that it's gonna be difficult. Like, look how fast.
In a pick up and play kind of way. I want to be able to hand the controller to my friend who doesn't know anything about
Christina. You know.
But another big priority for us with that is making sure we're not, smooth.
Okay, I like how light attacks actually do light damage. Well, not light damage, but like you could tell it's not really affecting him like that. Like, look how he move. It ain't like no dramatic pushback from a light kick.
The high level of control that you expect to have with your character, all of the high degree of customization you expect, all of that still remains.
Okay,
like
so
how
you've mentioned
it is,
high degree of customization you expect,
and it's quick. The action is so much
high level
quicker,
of control that you expect to have with your character, all of the high degree of customization you expect,
all the actions,
all
are
of
so
that still
quicker.
remains.
Okay, so you've mentioned new controls and mechanics. Combat itself is centered around 3.
I feel like this is so important, but I really just want to watch the gameplay.
In this cycle specifically, what do those terms mean?
So light attacks, those are your quick strikes, the fastest
Okay,
attacks.
yeah, and I'm seeing like the way they respond to the light attacks. It's like they responded to it like it is a light attack. I do like that, because some of the light attacks on 2K20, like that look like it should be light, they kind of respond dramatically to them, and it shouldn't be doing that much damage, especially to somebody with size and the kicks are coming from a cruiserweight.
The attacks, those are kind of like strong strikes from previous years. They're bigger, slower strikes, but they deal more damage. And then finally grapples, those are where some of the bigger changes come into
Grapple
play.
with circle.
So you press the grapple button once to lock up with your opponent, but then from there you can press light, you can press heavy, those will do your light and heavy grapples, but there's all sorts of other options. Irish whips, drag, carry, all of those things come from the grapple state. So once you grapple your opponent, you have a lot of possibilities opened up to you.
And I want to toss this over to Jonathan too. So opening up these possibilities, can you talk about some of the combo options that players can dive into?
Combos, bro. Yeah, show me something.
I love how simple and engaging our new dynamic combo system feels. I don't need to memorize every superstar's moveset, but instead I practice the timing of my inputs in order to execute combos. Light attacks allow me to branch into a combo, and when I learn that light, heavy grab executes that move, I can take that and apply it to anybody I play with. I love the exploration.
So it's like combos like Tekken, Mortal Kombat type stuff.
The combos that we assign, we also support customizing combos. I'm personally really excited to see what cool combos our community creates.
Okay, very quickly, I want to take it back to one point that Derek touched on earlier, which was about the accessibility of this game and being able to just pick it up and play. And I want to call this out mainly because I myself am a much newer player to WWE.
I'm digging this camera angle, bro. And the camera cuts. Camera cuts it way more dynamic. But I'm digging this camera angle right here, though.
And while my own habits fall back on like so button mashing the controller, can y'all talk about how vets can better show off their moves and what that means for the overall strategy of their experience? So moves and what
I like
that means for the overall strategy of their experience.
Reversal was hard. Okay, I think they took PG. Watch out, bro.
Grapples and combos actually don't use reversals. Instead, you counter them with a breaker. So when you're doing a grapple or a combo on your opponent, they can counter that attack by pressing the same light, heavy, or grapple input against you. So those moves are countered with breakers. Everything else is countered with a reversal. So knowing what kind of attack you expect your opponent to perform can already prime you to know how you want to counter it. So there's already a mind game with that level.
Oh yeah, that's going to be difficult, bro. Just in case y'all ain't catch that, like if somebody doing a combo and they press a certain button, you don't press Y to reverse it if they're in the middle of a combo. Only way to break a combo is to press the combo button that they press it. Oh yeah, that's gonna be something.
Then you have blocking, which is all
that's
new.
Gonna be something.
If you hold down the reversal button, you enter a blocking stance, and that lets you withstand light, heavy, and running attacks. And then you can counterattack faster than your opponent can after blocking. And running attacks, and then you can counterattack faster than your opponent can after blocking.
Counterattack faster than your opponent can after blocking.
You can also dodge with the right bumper, so you can choose a direction.
Oh shit! You can dodge. Now, y'all don't know me at all. Not a lot of y'all. Of course, the people from over here know me, but when it comes to dodge features in games, and me, I get along so well with dodge features in games, bro. So well. Oh, it's over.
And get out of the way really quickly if you time your dodge.
Imagine a Roman Reigns dodge. Move out the way with that speed burst sprint that I'm seeing they got on here. Instant spear or Superman punch right after the dodge. Come on,
correctly, but it's higher risk than a block.
Come on, man.
And then when you're on the ground, you also can button mash to get up faster, or you can press right bumper to do a quick get up at the cost of some resource. So when you have all of those defensive options available to you, it makes when you're on defense, it's a lot more strategic.
Tiny boy, LT to go. Dre Shine. When we play online, bro, you know what's happening.
But also when you're on offense, you have to be careful with how you want to attack your opponent so that they don't counter you.
So our community has been speculating about more than everybody else and like guessing like what these little glowing meters mean and all this stuff.
You don't.
Jonathan, I'm gonna let you be the first to break this down and break the news, and let's dive into the HUD and give.
I only did like that because Johnny Boy name is Jonathan. That's crazy.
Jonathan, I'm gonna let you be the first to break this down and break the news.
I like the jump off. You see that burst?
I'm gonna let you be the first to break this down and break.
I like the that. Look how high he jumped. Jeez.
And let's dive into the HUD and give the community some clarity here.
So our goal was to create a HUD that strips
got the
down
dramatic
all
pinning
unnecessary
back.
aspects.
Okay.
Simply gives the user the information that they need without distracting the user from the in-game action. So at the very top, you'll have the vitality meter, and this is basically your health bar. Below that, you'll find the special meter, which is a resource you want to spend to perform signatures, paybacks, or defensive action. Finally, at the bottom is your finisher meter, where you can store up to 3 stocks.
So specials, okay, special meter, he says signatures, paybacks, and what?
Spend to perform signatures, paybacks, or defensive action. Finally, at the bottom is your finisher meter, where you can store up to 3 stocks.
So there's one thing that's missing that I think a lot of people are like, where's the reversal stock?
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk a little bit more about the changes we made there?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, obviously the biggest change that we made was removing the reversal stock from the HUD. We felt that 2K20's matches came down to how the users manage their reversal stock. We wanted to bring a bit more skill to a match by giving the users unlimited reversals, but making them a little bit more difficult to execute.
I agree. 1000%. It was too many. It was times I took reversals off, bro, on 2K20. When I went against the CPU, it was times I took reversals off because I got tired of playing on Legend, but I know that the computer got to reverse eventually, so that's gonna give me an advantage. I used to get tired of that so much, and with the reversals being so difficult on here now.
In our internal matches with 2K22, we get wild swings and back and forth and a bunch of so close moments that we really
keeps
feel make the match memorable.
So
and in addition to that, we added a new stun meter that shows up on the characters.
I do like the stun meter. I do.
So we're really excited to show off our new HUD and for our users to play with all of the new additions and our streamlined approach.
These camera angles,
like one of the things that at the end of the match where I'm like, in previous years,
I like how smooth that was. Even though he did like stop a little bit, but I'm thinking maybe because he kind of did stop his running animation. I'm guessing that's why it hesitated. But even if it was a hesitation, the speed of him going through stayed at like one speed, so it wasn't like a slowdown midway through the air, so it shouldn't really be a problem.
Previous years or iterations, once you basically knew once your opponent didn't have any reversal stock, all you had to do was hit your Sega finisher, match was over. That's not the case anymore, right?
Yes.
Like someone can just pull out like a reversal and this back and forth.
Yes, bro.
And so Derek, can you talk about the how strategy is incorporated
CPU
into
matches
that
actually
part
gonna
of
be
the
back to being
mechanic?
competitive.
Yeah, so with reversals no longer being on a limit, that opens up a lot of possibilities for how your opponent can counter you, right? Like they could always pull a reversal out, or if you're using combos and grapples, they could hit you with a breaker. But the stun meter that Jonathan mentioned earlier, that's one of your biggest tools for making sure that you can pull off your biggest moves without getting countered. So lighter attacks, while they don't do as much damage to the vitality of the opponent, they're better at filling your opponent's stun. And if you can get their stun meter filled, that's your opportunity to perform an attack without the risk of getting a reversal or a breaker.
Mashing this back, y'all. Like, I love it. It creates a whole new level of like intensity in those tight matches. And I gotta practice my finger strength on that. Just
hey, no, for real.
Everyone down when this game goes online.
Bro, this is literally how I edit my videos, bro. The way he's zooming this camera in and out. People over here know. Y'all know how I get down. This is literally how I edit my zoom ins and zoom outs.
Keep everyone down.
I don't have to do that.
Goes online.
The dramatic pinning.
All right, y'all. We can go on and on, but unfortunately, we're out of time. So to close out, now that we're nearing the end of production, what are y'all looking forward to most for the game, whether for your own experience or with players specifically?
The release.
Let's start with Jason, then Derek, then Jonathan.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how MyRise turns out. We've been working so hard on gameplay that haven't really been...
Man, look, I don't even want to... I feel like they're going to drop some good gems. We getting it right there, though, bro. I'm excited. This combo system, this reversal system, is gonna put an arcade feel to the game. I feel like it's probably gonna be something difficult to catch on to in the beginning, but like once like you and your friends catch on or whatever, or you and competition in general catch on online, or even just you going against the CPU and catching on, the no reversal limits is gonna keep the match at like unlimited expectations for sure. Combo breakers, the fact that you can now dodge, block, and with the reversals, it's like 3 different ways to defend now. Camera angles, I ain't gonna lie, I think that's what I'm most impressed by right now, as far as like the game feeling different. Combos and the camera angles for sure. The way that them camera cuts just did what they did on those one-on-one matches, it helped, especially for somebody like me who like advanced editing. I don't even really gotta do a whole lot, because this is gonna do it itself. And honestly, that do make you more interested into like the gameplay. It is cooler that way, in my opinion. I'm excited, bro. I'm still thinking about that dodge, bro. I can just imagine having Roman Reigns. I'm gonna bring that example back up. Roman Reigns, somebody trying to do a running attack, or somebody try to do a little strike, you dodge, get some space, and with that speed boost sprint they got on here, Superman punch, spear, it's dangerous. That's what I'm like imagining. And I know he a god on this game. I seen his overall was 95. I feel like it should have been like a 97 or something, or 98. Like, I feel like they should have put it up high enough like that, because I mean, is he not that guy right now? I mean, I don't know. I'll let y'all be the judge of that. But I do think 95 for somebody like Roman who been doing what he doing, I actually do think that's low. I'm just gonna be real. And I don't want to be hit with no old Brock, a 94 or 95. He's not a one under Roman. He should be like a 2 under Roman. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm ready for this to come out. I really am. I'm excited. March 11th. That's not even far. And I pre-ordered the whatever they call it, the Ultimate NWO pack thing, so we can play it on March 7th. Play it early. I'm ready. That's the day after my birthday too. Yes. I mean, and if it's a midnight release, oh, that's gonna be even better. That's still birthday celebration right there. That's how I know this game is gonna be for me this year, bro. We just gotta hope and pray to the 2K gods, bro. It's not a glitch 2K. We just gotta hope that this is not a glitched, broken, blue screen 2K, bro. We just gotta hope and wish. I'm not even finna put that type of energy into the air, bro. 2K22, March 11th. Get the game, bro. That's all I gotta say. Get the game, get good with the combos, have some great matches. Cause we got the ability now for that to happen. I'm ready, bro. Unlimited reversals return. And it's mandatory, probably. They probably gonna have an option for you to put it on there. I don't know. I ain't got nothing else to say. Johnny Boy, LT, y'all better get ready for the Dodge King, bro. That's all I gotta say. Dre, you too. You talk a lot. So I know that means if you use the talking and transition into gameplay, that means you gonna swing a lot. Swing. You gonna catch air. All air. Y'all not ready, bro.